Now up to 130 kilos. This is 140 kilos. This is 150 kilos. We're already beyond the range of what an American this body weight could do. That's squat snatch. Very easy power snatch. As I say, this is beyond what any American could full snatch, full squat snatch. This is the first warm-up set of clean and jerks. It's 100 kilos. 120 kilos, second warm-up set. Incidentally, Dimas is 5 days out from competing. It's Friday and he lifts on Wednesday. $140 kilos. Okay, this is 160 kilos. Okay, this is 170 kilos. So I might not mention that Dimas, in case you didn't know, is an 83-kilo lifter. I don't know how many guys you know who weigh 175 to 180 pounds who casually power clean approximately 375 pounds like that when they want to put the bar in the rack to do squats, but you just saw it happen. Okay, this is 200 kilos. This is this first set. Front squats. Oh man. Here comes Piro's second set. That was Dragomir Sorosolon who just walked by. Medals at the LA Games and now of course national coach for US Colorado Springs. Remember, this is 200 kilos again. Suleymanoglu warm up. This is 100 kilos. Watch your start. This is 130 kilos. It says watch this. Remember, this is a double bodyweight snatch. Watch the start. Okay, this is 140 kilos. taking it again. 140 kilos. Very good. Watch the start. Look at that set position. Yeah. Way to go. Come Naeem's first warm-up. Just took maybe about a 10-minute break and had a cup of coffee. This is the second warm-up set. Third warm-up. This is 110 kilos, by the way. Here we go with 130 kilos. So we're now at double body weight. There's that start. Here's Naeem with 150 kilos. Look at that position and that start. This is 170 kilos. And he's already starting to draw an audience at this point. Now watch him get set and watch him start. Look at that back position. This is actually Naeem's second set. He just banged it the first set with 70 kilos. It's 110 kilos. Second set. You can see Naeem's kicking the plate in a position so that he can stand up on it and then get that bar up on his chest to do his set. These racks are just a little bit high for him. This is 150 kilos that he's going to take. And by the way, he'll be competing the day after tomorrow. So this is a workout just 2 days out from the World Championships. Okay, here we go, 150 kilos. Standing on the plate to get it going. Okay, this is 180 kilos. Look at that. It's Chakarov, he's 110 kilos. talking while he power snatches that. This is 150 kilos now. You're saying. Here comes for the second rep. This is 160 kilos now. First one, step clean jerks. This is 110. Second set. I want to show Americans how strong Ivan Chakarov is. He snatched 180 kilos. kilos in training 2 years ago. Mark Henry can't do that. He's on this lifter. Maybe he'll inspire us to better performance in this. Oh, is he?
Yes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I knew he was going there after Dano Eschingen. Igor Satakov did instead, and he's now.
I found his name in the German team championship, but I don't remember in which club.
Yeah, interesting. And Igor Satakov evidently loves it in Germany. And they tell me he speaks excellent German, and he looks like a German. He doesn't look like a Soviet anymore. That's a compliment. That was Gottfried Chodel that I was just chatting with, the president of the IWF, and that was 140 kilos that Ivan Chakarov just did. This is 160 kilos. Yeah. Power jerk surprised me. I guess it's light, or you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, this is 170 kilos. Boy, power clean hay like that. Here we go with 180 kilos. Getting set. Look at this. Semi-depth. Power clean, boy. Look at that. Okay, here comes the first set of squats. This is 165 kilos. I don't know, you think he's going deep enough? Wonder if they pass that in powerlifting. Second set, this is 210 kilos. This is 245 kilos. Remember, this is a 91 kilo lifter doing the squats. 245. Must be the super suit and the knee wraps. 265 kilos. Looks like he's pretty much out of room on the bar too, doesn't it? A couple days ago I saw him do 270 for a double. Look at that. Look at this. Remember, this man lifts in the World Championships just a few days from now, so this is just a fairly moderately heavy workout. Looks like a little post-workout stretching here. Just unloaded the bar from the squats.
Same amount.
Really? Yeah. 110. Chakarov just did another rep with that too. Actually did a double. Now he worked out yesterday and snatched up to about 160. This is 170 kilos. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this sequence of snatches, this is the day after the last workout that you saw Chakarov. So this shows you what consecutive day training is like. It's pretty easy. This is 175 kilos. Here we go with a second shot at 175. You should make it. Yeah. Looked pretty easy. He made 180 3 days ago. This is a second warm-up set. 110 kilos. This is 140. Would have gone over and taped him, and he's doing some interesting stuff. 75. He missed one. Yeah. His chest went down. A lot of these guys do the warm-ups almost in very slow. That was 140, I'm not sure if I said that. This is 160. This is 180. $190. Notice that Chakarov jump back as he cleans, as he receives the clean, receives the bar. Watch his feet. This is 205. Watch his feet again. Jump back to meet the bar. A lot of theoreticians don't recommend this, but for Chakarov. Look at that strong clean. Powerful jerk. Look at that. First out of those 160. This is 210. Now that's a deep knee bend. This is 245. This is 270 kilos. So we're basically looking at a blank under 600 pounds. Remember, Chakarov only weighs about 200. Good thing he's got all those spotters and support gear, huh? Look at this. Look at this. He's going for 3. A triple, look at that. Way to go. Looks like a little stretching, a little technique work just to finish off the workout now. Just a little final cool down. Yeah, I think he's calling it a day. Quite a workout, huh? This is Ronnie Weller. This is 160 kilos. Kilos again. This is 170 kilos. Ronnie's actually had a few minutes to rest in between the last set and this set. That's pretty long. Here he goes. This is 170 kilos. Again, a fairly long rest in between the last set and this. That was 100 kilos. It's 100 kilos. This is just a very light day for running. I think the German team arrived about midnight last night. So this morning they're just going to loosen up, and tomorrow I think it's going to train heavy. 110 kilos. That was Monk for Nerlinger, who just walked by the camera. This is 120. Actually missed another set of 110 that Ronnie did. People are joking here that he might not know the press was dropped. I think he knows what he's doing. Here we go with 120 again. That's Rolf Milser, incidentally, in the white shirt. Behind Ronnie, you can see him between watching him. Here's a shot of Rolf. $130. This is Kakiashvilis, 60 kilos. It's first set. The second set now is 60. This is the third set. This is 90 kilos. This is 90 kilos again. This is 110 kilos. This This is 110 kilos again. This is 130 kilos. That's his coach, you can see in the background. $140 kilos. Look at that. $150 again. This is 150 again. This is 60 kilos. Kaki's taking maybe about a 10-minute break. So this workout's taking place 3 days before he competes. This is 90 kilos. $90 again. 110 kilos. Kaki's got a very deliberate pace in this workout. Seems very relaxed but concentrated. Takes his time in between sets. 150 kilos. I see a little deeper squat jerk on this, just gradually having him work in his depth. This is 190 kilos. Well, remember that Kakiashvilis uncorked a incredible 235 kilo clean and jerk to win the Barcelona Olympics. Tied the world record with that clean and jerk. This is 190. Beautifully written. Look at that. Eat. Here we go with 190 again. Go ahead. Precise. That's 140. Let's start the squats. First set of squats, 140. This is 180 kilos. Second set. This is 210 kilos. This is 220 kilos. My son from France just walked in front of the That was 225 for this Tournefier. That was 220 before, not 225. This is 260 kilos. Tournefier has only done a few warm-up sets to get to this weight. This is 285 kilos. Tournefier is a 99 kilo lifter. He'd normally be competing 2 days from now. We've heard he's injured his shoulder and might not be competing though. 285 kilos. This is the same 285 kilos. Notice that Tournefier is not wearing a belt, his knees aren't wrapped, and he's wearing a pair of bike shorts. Also that he talked after he stepped out with the bar before. 285 kilos. He weighs 99 kilos. Amazing. Here's the 285 again. Third set. Think he goes deep enough? Ah, double. Look at the... my goodness. This is 295 kilos. Now remember, he's done 3 sets for 285, 2 singles followed by a double. 295 kilos. Look at that. How do you like that? Okay, Francis is doing some good mornings. He just did a set with 120. This is 150. Watch the form. This is how Olympic lifters tend to do good mornings. Notice the movement parallels the mechanics of the pulling movement with extension at the end and concentrating on actually accelerating the bar up. This is 165 kilos. Again, watch his technique. Movements designed to parallel the mechanics of the pull. Here we go with 165 kilos again. Same 165 again. A bit of acceleration and extension. Nope, actually knocked himself back. Not what he was trying to do. 165 again. As Francis decided he just didn't get enough lumbar work on those squats. Same 165. Finito. He was running well. He just started stretching a little bit. Rolf Nilsson here on the left. Ronnie stretching some more. Here we come, first set, 50 kilos. That's thunder you hear in the background. We're having a thunderstorm here. That's why it's so dark too. This is 100 kilos. Another warm-up set. They're horsing around. Ronnie and Rolf seem to horse around a lot. I guess Ronnie does a lot of imitations of Rolf. Okay, I think this is a real set now. Another warm-up, 100 kilos. Kilos. 150 kilos. This is really a second rep. Just adjusted the plates and got straps back on, and here we go. $150 again. That's Igor Sadikov, you can see in the background right behind Ronnie. They're lifting for Germany. By the way, that's intentional, that quick release at the top and drop. Many of the top lifters do. It looks like a miss, but that's programmed. I think it's just to save a little stress and strain on the shoulders. It's 160 kilos. Igor Sadikov right behind, and you can see Mark Henry off to the left in the background. He just squatted up to 265. We're 4 days out for the super heavyweights here. And Ronnie Weller is, believe it or not, going to lift as a super. Your Freddie weighs about 120 kilos. Anyway, that was 160 kilos. Same 160. This is Manfred Nerlinger on the platform next to Ronnie. This is also 160 kilos. They're talking to Ronnie as Ronnie chalks up. We got 170 kilos in bar. Again, that's Igor Sadikov on the platform behind Ronnie. This is Rolf. You can see Mark Henry sitting down, resting over on the left. This is 170 kilos. That was 180 that I basically missed. Manfred Nerlinger. $190 kilos. Look at that. Handles it like a toy. That's Igor Chakarov. That's 150 kilos. Look at that. Igor is a 93 kilo lifter. That was 150 kilos. 190 kilos. That was the first weight to really stop and even think about. 190 kilos. He's horsing around with Milser again. Okay, here comes Manfred with 200 kilos. This is 200 kilos. Just 200 kilos. Little front squatting now. Well, that was 100 kilos. That's Rolf Milser again. Incidentally, after that last set, Rolf came over and said to me, "We saved the last 15 kilos for the competition." And I said, 205? You really will do 205? And he says, yes, 205. This is 200 kilos after that 1 rep warm-up. Straight to 200 kilos now. Kilos, look at that. There you go, another set with 200. Oh man, didn't even walk out. Right back down for the rep. Pretty impressive. Golf knows what to handle too. This is 215 kilos. Look at this. Just pumping those out. That's 215 again. This is 230 kilos. 130 again. This is a pretty casual weight for Ronnie. More clowning around. This is 100 kilos. This is 140 kilos. $150 kilos. This is 160 kilos. This is 170.